I'm Maya, and I'm a member of the VR Pole team. I went hiking last summer with some friends around Šibenik, and one of my friends kept going on and on about this fascinating tunnel, a submarine tunnel, that we will pass by. So this tunnel was supposed to be a couple of 100 meters long. It was kind of carved out of a mountain, and it was used during the World War II in order to hide the military ships. And at that point, it was kind of a buzz of activity with the sailors and soldiers who were preparing ships in battle. So I was very excited to see this. So after around an hour and a half of hiking, we came to the tunnel, and I saw this. It wasn't at all what I've imagined it to be. There were no sailors, there were no ships, and there was no bus. So I thought that that was a problem, and we started thinking about how we can start and fix this problem. So in order to fix this problem, we thought, okay, so why wouldn't the tourists, instead of reading about the history or listening about the history, why wouldn't they see the history for themselves? How can we do this? We are relying on a VR technology, which is considered to be the future of journalism. We in the VR Pole team, we are delivering a full product. So we're offering the hardware, so the VR Pole, which we have designed ourselves, independently developed, but also the animation, so the video projection that the users are actually looking at through the pole. At the moment, we have several different types of poles, one of which is already in function in Zagreb's Museum of Illusion. In our team, we have an advisor with more than a decade of experience in international markets. We have a managing director with previous success in startups. We have an art director who has extensive experience in 3D animation. And we have a communications expert with a PhD in communications. Our goal is to sell 18 poles by 2021. Now, this is a realistic goal because we're already negotiating the sale of several poles with other museums of illusions in Berlin, New York, Vienna, and Oman. And how we're going to reach our goal, we are reaching out primarily to private institutions whose end users are tourists, because these institutions may want to enhance their offer, their tourist offer, and in that way bring in more income. In the future, we also see potential in reaching out, engaging with the business-to-government business model. Our competitors are other companies and apps that are producing VR tourist experience. However, our competitive advantage in comparison to them is that we're offering a very simple, no fuss, but still real experience of a destination on location and not in people's living rooms. So to go back to that tunnel from the beginning of the story, what we want to say to all of those disappointed tourists around the world, don't read about the history, see it.